Alright, I think we rolling, baby. Think we are in business. Hello, what is going on, everybody? How is everybody out there doing? It is your girl Chantal Rail, and I am back today bringing you guys some heat, and I do mean some heat. Before we do get into today's video, I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and smash that like button, and while you're down there in that area, go ahead, if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. That way you will know whenever I'm dropping a new video. So we are quickly approaching the end of this year, and before this year does come to an end, I did want to show you guys some of my top sneaker pickups that I was able to get my hands on this year. 2020 has definitely been a crazy year, to say the least, and it has even had its effects on the sneaker world. I know a lot of release dates were getting pushed back and changed. A lot of sneakers that were supposed to release never did end up releasing. I know I've called a few times at my local stores, local Foot Lockers and things like that, to inquire about sneakers, and come to find out the store wasn't even open due to COVID. So yeah, the pandemic has definitely had its effects in the sneaker community as well. But to stay positive and focus on the good things, although I was not able to get my hands on every single pair of sneakers that I had my eyes on, I was still able to get a lot of heat. And with that being said, I am going to be showing you guys my top 10 sneaker pickups of 2020. We're going to go ahead and get this party started off right. And the first sneaker I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be the Biohack Ones. The Biohack Ones did release back in September, and I can just remember all the way up until the point of its release, these were highly anticipated and were a really big deal to a lot of people. I have a lot of love for the Biohack Ones, and it's definitely a blessing that I was able to hit on not only one but two pairs of these. I did do a review on the sneaker. It is my second video. You can always go back and watch that, and if you do watch it, you will see that I definitely do dig this sneaker. It's really nice to me. Really excited that this is a part of the sneaker collection. But yeah, this is definitely a top 10 pickup of the year for your girl. I am gonna sit these down, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next sneaker. Hey guys, so next we have the Stone Blue 12s. This sneaker did release back in August, and leading up to the release of the sneaker, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't necessarily pressed to get these. I did hit on the sneakers app, and since they were gonna let me get a pair, I went ahead and copped them. But I remember walking into the store, and during the transaction of me buying the sneaker, the person who was selling me the shoes opened up the box, and I can remember looking at them like, these are clean. These definitely, I wouldn't even say they grew on me. It was an immediate, they're okay, to these are nice. Definitely nice enough to put this in my top 10 sneaker pickups of the year. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next sneaker on the list. So next on the list we do have the Bel Air 5. Aside from this being just a really nice sneaker overall, I have a different kind of love and appreciation for this sneaker, because this is the sneaker that launched my channel, and this is where it all started. You can go back and watch that video as well. It is my first video up on my channel. Watch that video whenever, wherever, with whoever. But yeah, I was also able to double up on this sneaker as well. And yeah, I'm sure you guys see what I see. It's just a nice shoe, and it's definitely worthy of being in my top 10 sneakers. Next on the list, we are looking at the Kobe Chaos 5. This was actually my first sneaker pickup of the year. Definitely just a really nice sneaker overall. All Kobe's are really sleek and fitted, and I love that about his shoes, because really, who wants to be walking around in some space boots? I really like the Kobe 5 silhouette. The colorway on this sneaker is also pretty cool. This is definitely a nice sneaker, and it easily made my top 10 sneaker pickups of this year. Huge shout out to Kobe. Gigi, and everybody else who was on that plane. We love you guys. Moving on. So next on the list, guys, we are looking at the fives. Now, this was definitely one of my most anticipated sneaker releases of the year, and you know I was super happy when I was able to get my hands on these. They took multiple other Jordan 5 silhouettes and colorways and combined it into one sneaker, and for this to be the outcome, I must say it's a job well done. I feel like that idea of combining all those different sneakers and putting them into one could have went bad, but they did an excellent job because these are fire. Putting them together, you definitely got a hot pair of kicks, and I had to throw these in my top 10 sneaker pickups of the year. But let's go ahead and move on to the next sneaker on the list, shall we? Let's do it. Ta-da! These are the Lebron 7 MVPs. This is easily one of my favorite pickups of the year. Not only do I love the LeBron 7 model in general, I love what they did with this colorway. Now, it looks probably basic to a lot of you. Sometimes less is just more, and this is a perfect example of that. I definitely don't have anything bad to say about this sneaker. Super clean. I love the colorway of the shoe. I'll let you all get a closer look at it. I really like the wine and gold Nike swoosh that's sitting on top of this gray area. Like, this is, like I said, easily one of my favorite pickups of the year. I definitely love this sneaker. Easily a top 10 pickup of the year for your girl, no questions. 10 out of 10, hands down. But there's still several sneakers that we gotta check off the list, so let's go ahead and move on to the next sneaker. The OG 5s. I'm gonna tell you, if you picked up 10 or more pair of kicks this year and these did not make your top 10, you are trapping, because these right here are official. I've always been a classic type of girl, and these right here are definitely classic, a must cop every day of the week, and I'm super thankful that I have a pair in my collection. But we gotta keep on going, so moving on to the next sneaker, guys. Let's see what we got next. Now move on to the Jordan Fire Red 4s. I feel like, to be honest, I shouldn't even have to say much about this sneaker. If you know, you know. These are definitely fresh every day of the week, 7 out of 7 days, 24 hours a day, all that one good stuff. These are absolutely must cop. Jordan has just been good to us this year. Gave us the Nike Air on the back of these as well. These did just release, so if you were able to hit on a pair of these as well, which I hope you all were, gotta take care of this sneaker. White sneaker, classic model, all that one good stuff. I know you guys want to sit here and stare at this sneaker, but guys, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the next shoe, guys. Let's keep this ball rolling and get into the next pair of kicks. Next on the list is going to be the Lebron 7 AllStars. I really just love everything about this shoe. I love the model, I love the colorway, I love how the sneaker looks when you put it on your foot. This is a dead stock pair, but I actually can't wait to wear these. It's gonna have me feeling like Tupac. All eyes on your girl. Just looking at this sneaker is giving me chills, guys. It's getting a little cold in here. These babies is too icy. You hear me? Definitely got mad love for this shoe right here, and you know, I had to go ahead and throw this in my top 10 pickups of the year. Okay, guys, we have made it to the last sneaker on my top 10 list. I definitely had to save the best for last, and these are the best. This sneaker goes well beyond the ceiling of a top 10 pickup for this year alone. One of my favorite sneakers ever made, and the only reason why this isn't hands down my favorite sneaker ever made is because there is a such thing as the Bread 11s. If you don't know about the Bread 11s, you gotta do your research on them babies, because them are the real deal. But focusing back on this classic right here, this, ladies and gentlemen, is as fresh as it gets. I absolutely love this sneaker. But that does conclude my top 10 list, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give you all a closer look at these right here. That is a wrap for today's video. That does conclude my top 10 sneaker pickups of the year.